Hello, I'm Barbara Sanders from Healthy, Fresh, and Frugal, and I am going to show you how to make a hot chocolate lava cake in the microwave using the Stackcooker 3-quart casserole. Now, normally when you're cooking cakes in this, you use the cone so that you can allow the cake to cook quicker from all over, but for the hot lava cake, you don't need the cone. So I'll take that out. And I'm going to be using quite a few other Tupperware items also. First of all, I'm going to use the quick shake to mix up the eggs and the oil and the water. Cracking these eggs. These eggs are different colors because they come from our chickens. And now I have the water pre-measured. I'm going to use a 1/4 cup and 1 cup. Now this is according to the recipe on the cake mix. And I'm going to get that ready in just a minute. Now I need to use the oil. Now it calls for 1/2 cup of oil. So I have this ready. Now this oil dispenser is a Tupperware item. We don't have it available all of the time, but we do have a smaller one in the catalog right now that does the same thing. Now we have the water, eggs, and oil all in there. I'm going to put this lid on and then just shake it up. There's a little blender top on there, and it helps break up all the clumps and get the liquid all nice and smooth so our eggs are beat up. And there we have it ready. It's all nice and foamy. Now I'm going to add these to the PowerChef Pro for mixing up. Now this has the blade in there that we use for chopping, but I don't need the blade this time. I'm going to use the beater paddle. And now I need to put in about 1/2 of this, and I'm going to put in about 1/2 of the cake mix. And these are the kitchen shears. They are absolutely incredible shears for cutting all kinds of things. You'll probably see me cutting frozen meat with these. That's what I use them for the most. I'm only going to do 1/2 at a time because that helps mix this up a little better. And then we just add the rest. And see, I made a little mess there. Okay. Now this has a pull handle on there. Let's see. I'm a sloppy cooker today. Okay. Okay, I just pulled it about 5 or 6 times, and that cake is all nice and blended. But I need to add the rest of the liquid. And then I'm going to add the rest of the cake mix. Now the way you do a hot lava cake is you pour the cake batter into the 3-quart casserole, and then you put some fudge frosting in the center, and it cooks in the center. It's a little harder to pull now, but it's mixing up pretty good. Okay, and I have that cake batter all nice. Now I'm going to add a little cooking spray to this. So, oops, I didn't mean to spray all you guys. Okay. Now I have a spatula right here, and I can use that to get this cleaned up. And then I'll take the beater paddle out. Okay, now this just gets dumped in the bowl. The Tupperware silicone spatula is absolutely fabulous at cleaning out mixing bowls, and especially with the mix and store pitcher. If I didn't have this PowerChef Pro for mixing up the cake, I could have mixed it up in the mix and store pitcher just with the spatula. But this was very quick, and this is thoroughly blended. Okay, now I have my cake in there. Now what I need to do is put the frosting just in the middle. Now I need a clean spatula for that. And I'm just going to loosen this from the middle and dump it right in the center. And it makes a great big pile. Do you see how easy this cake is? Okay. Now, do you see right there I have a pile of frosting? Now I'm going to put this in the microwave for 10 minutes. Now I'm going to do a little secret that I just learned recently. I'm going to set the bowl up higher using the cover for the stack cooker so it's raised a little bit, and that'll allow it to cook better. And I'm going to set this on 10 minutes. Okay, now we'll be back in 10 minutes and see how the cake looks. Oh, this looks like it's ready. Now you can see how the cake has pulled away from the sides of the pan, but the frosting is down around the bottom. Now, normally you'd put a cake on a cake holder like a Tupperware cake taker, but because of all the hot lava on this, I'm going to use the top of a serving center, and I should let it rest for a minute because microwaves work by speeding up the molecules, and it's still cooking for a little while. So as that sits, I'll show you the pieces of the stack cooker again. You can do so many things with that. Now I use a different stack cooker to bake the cake, but this is the 3-quart casserole that the cone fits right in the center, and it has a 2-quart casserole bowl. Well, actually this is 1 3/4 quarts, and then the colander, and it comes with 2 seals for covering it, and then of course the cover, which I used in the microwave. Now while this was cooking, I went ahead and cleaned up the kitchen, and that used up most of the time. Okay, I think that's probably been enough time. And this is going to be a little awkward to turn. There. Got it? Ooh, look at the lava pouring out all over. And this is going to be ready to eat with some ice cream. It's going to be so good. Well, have a wonderful day.